Hello, everybody. Wolfang here. Today is Tuesday, January 21st. I hope this is recording. I guess it is. Counter thing. Oh, now it's working. Everything's so weird. Yesterday, when I did my video, I do my video, then I take it over to the edit program so I can put the spam report in and just do goofy stuff that I like to do. Well, the edit program it was an app a free app to download. When I opened it, it said it was unavailable because it was banned in America. I was like, what the hell? So I checked it before I started this video so I can use it today. But I was just wondering if it had anything to do with the TikTok ban. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of weird. But anyway, we're sitting at 7 degrees in Cincinnati, Ohio right now. I think we're supposed to get a heat wave of 22 tomorrow and maybe 35 on Thursday. It's fun. So, how is everybody else's day going? Good, I hope. Nothing new. I think there's a lot of more happy people out there now that there's a new president in town. I don't know. Maybe it's half and half. There's probably people out there crying, Trump's back at the White House. No, let them cry. So, speaking of that, President Trump said he would pardon all the January the 6th people. And he has. I'm not sure if he pardoned them all, but a couple news reports listening to him, and they're making this out as he's bad because he let all those people out, including murderers. And that's what they said. So, but anyway, let me share this article on the people that are some of the people that Trump did pardon. Says heads of Oath Keepers and Proud Boys released from prison after Trump does his pardons. Inquirio Taro, that's a different name. The former head of the Proud Boys and Stuart Rose, the head of the Oath Keepers, were released Tuesday from prison following President Donald Trump's sweeping pardon of those convicted in connection with January 6th Capitol riot. They were serving 22 and 18-year sentences, respectively, for their roles in the riot. A federal judge sentenced Rose May 2023 after he was convicted of seditious conspiracy the year prior for his and his group's role in the riot. The Oath Keepers had stockpiled weapons at DC Hotel and organized the attack, according to prosecutors. That was according to prosecutors. I don't know. I really don't know much about these guys, the Proud Boys and the Swiss Cheese Army. I don't know. Rhodes himself did not enter the Capitol on January the 6th and maintained that his group only intended to provide security and medical aid to those attending multiple pro-Trump demonstrations in the area, prosecutors said. Taro was sentenced in September 2023 for his conviction on seditious conspiracy and given the longest sentence of all the convicted January 6 rioters, though he was not at Capitol. He was not at the Capitol on January 6th. So if he wasn't there, let's see. You definitely got to watch what you say anymore. During his sentencing, prosecutors pointed to a 9-page strategic plan to storm government buildings in Washington on January 6th. That was found in Toro's possession after the riot, as well as a violent rhetoric they say he routinely used in messages with other members of the group about what they would do if Congress moved forward in certifying President Joe Biden's election win. Well, there's some crazy ones out there. Former FBI Director Christopher Wray, who stepped down ahead of Trump taking office, described both the Proud Boys and Oath Keepers as domestic extremist groups. Certainly, the Capitol attack involved violent extremists, Wray said during testimony on March 21st, or 2021, in front of the Senate I can't say it. In front of the committee. As I said, we, the FBI, consider this a form of domestic terrorism. It included a variety of backgrounds. Certainly, there were quite a number. We are seeing quite a number as we are building out the cases on the individuals we have arrested for this violence. Quite a number who what we would call sort of a militia violent extremists. So we've got a number who self-identify with the Proud Boys or the Oath Keepers, things like that. 4 years after they raided the Capitol, threatened Congress members, and assaulted police officers, a group of some of the January 6th rioters convicted to the most violent incidents that day are now free men thanks to Trump. Other convicted members were scheduled to be released throughout the day from Washington, D.C. area jails and prisons. Of the nearly 1,600 individuals who have faced charges associated with the Capitol attack, according to figures released by the U.S. Attorney's Office, 608 individuals face charges for assaulting, resisting, or interfering with law enforcement trying to protect the complex that day, the officer said. Approximately 140 law enforcement officers were injured during the riot, the Department of Justice has said. As more of the rioters were released from the jails and prisons, a group of Trump supporters, Proud Boys members, and others gathered and cheered them on. The group carried large flagpoles with Trump and American flags attached and signage that read, "No man left behind," and "Pardon all J6 hostages day one." Current and former DOJ officials have expressed alarm over the potential that Trump would hand down pardons or otherwise free violent offenders, citing the potential risks they could seek to target the prosecutors who oversaw their cases, the judges who sentenced them to periods of incarceration, or witnesses who may have testified against them. So there you go. So that's probably what I heard on the radio. But they were saying, "Oh, this is not good. This is not good." So what are you saying? You were just going to hold them in jail because you feel that they were going to go after other people? Maybe I don't know. I'm spitballing. But no. Trump said he was going to let him out, and he let him out. And there's all kinds of footage on what went down January the 6th. were watching it at work. We were getting ready to leave work. It was around 3 o'clock, maybe a little after, because one of the guys had it on his phone. He's like, "Look what they're doing at the Capitol." I was like, "Wow." So anyway, so this is his Trump's first full day in office. Apparently, he did a lot of work last night too. I mean, the man's just on top of it. So, and we're still going to have the haters out there. They're still going to even the media. They'll try and throw as much mud at him as they can. So, hang on to your bootstraps for the next 4 years. We'll see what happens. I know I'm not going to have a problem with anything that Trump does. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. Just, with what he wants to do to make America better. He's concerned about America because we've been given and not taking care of our own people. And he knows that. He sees it. He's a businessman. So, but anyway, I've been babbling. This is Wolfgang. Have a great Tuesday evening. Blessed be. Stay safe. And I'll bullshit with y'all later. Bye.